Bridgerton, it's not even like that. Let's talk about Bridgerton. So it's been a month since Bridgerton came out and it continues to dominate the conversation on social media. Like straight up, my Twitter feed looks like a 19th century lookbook and I am not mad. For those of you that don't know, because I don't know, you're living under a rock, what are you doing? The Netflix show is an adaptation of the book series by Julia Quinn and it is set in London in the 1800s. Essentially, it's a story of noble families that attend balls and try to marry their daughters off. In other words, it's a period piece that skips all the boring stuff about trade routes and instead focuses on the dresses and the sex. And y'all, the sex scenes are steamy. Like straight, I just mentioned it, the camera's fogging up. Stop, you nasty. The scenes are so hot that Netflix is struggling to keep Bridgerton off actual porn websites. And I bet they just keep popping up in new categories. Girl on Duke, woman climbs social ladder, bridge her a ton, second son's painting party. I don't know why I did that, is that sexy? This is why I'm not on those sites. Hopefully, am I? Who knows what you do with these videos? But beyond all the sexy stuff, there's actually been a bigger conversation about the show's choice to do colorblind casting about a period piece that takes place in a very racist time. Nicola Coughlan is the actress who plays Penelope Featherton in the show, says that she thinks it was the right choice to do colorblind casting because it is a kind of an imaginary world. And I get this point of view, you know, for me it was fun to watch this fantasy where there was a lead black man and a lead white woman falling in love and race wasn't the focus of their love story. It was nice, you know, instead the viewers could focus on other things, like how the Duke licks a spoon. I'm sorry, what? Now I can't even have soup with other people around, it feels too intimate. And having racially blind casting gives more opportunities for people of color to get those roles, you know? We can finally beat Joan of Arc, Shakespeare, Jesus. Oh wait, but he wasn't white, right? But on the flip side, people like Adjoa Andoh, who plays Lady Danbury in the show, felt that colorblind casting kind of erases the struggle of people during that specific time period. And to be honest, I see that point too, because talking about race in Hollywood is like trying to talk about herpes at a makeout party, okay? Suddenly everyone has to go home early. I've never been to a makeout party because I wasn't allowed, but I imagine that would be the case. So here's my take. I think we need both. You know, I don't think a single story can apply to all people, but I do think there should be stories for all people. If you're looking for a fantastical love story, then Bridgerton is for you. On the other hand, if you want to watch a period piece that has interesting conversations about race, I recommend One Night in Miami. Technically, there's no sex in that one, but Leslie Odom Jr. singing Sam Cooke still does the trick. By the way, you know what rhymes with trick? Lick. Cue video. So I think the most important takeaway from this conversation is that we need to keep making stories that feature minority voices so we can reduce some of the pressure that they face to be everything. Because just like everyone else, BIPOC people deserve that award-winning TV series, but they also deserve that binge-worthy show. I want both. Plus, let's be real, okay, the real goal of Bridgerton was none of this. It was to make the Duke the hottest possible character ever. I see right through you, Netflix. Okay, here's the thing, it absolutely worked. No, it 100% worked. I am trash. Give it all to me. All. Because remember this. You're welcome.